Webmasterradio.fm proudly presents the longest-running program on affiliate marketing. Welcome to Affiliate Buzz. Our hosts, James and Arlene Martell, are here to inspire, inform, and motivate you with expert insight, interviews, and information that will increase your bottom line. Advance your affiliate marketing efforts every week on Affiliate Buzz. Now, please welcome James and Arlene.
Hi, it's James Martell here, and welcome to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz. It's great to have you with us. Arlene is away today, but I do have Matt Frary on the line from Smarter Chaos, and we're going to be talking about things that are working beyond the website. Now, Matt, for long-time listeners, have had a chance to listen to Matt share his tips and insight over the years. He's definitely a trendsetter in the affiliate marketing industry since way back in 1999. He has a wealth of hands-on experience in all areas of affiliate marketing. Nobody knows more about performance marketing, I don't think, than Matt. I'm always incredibly impressed with his conversations and always looking forward to what he has to say. Of course, Matt's also the CEO of Smarter Chaos, a truly game-changing affiliate agency, and he's based out of Colorado. Matt, as usual, it's always great to have you on.
Thanks so much, James. Appreciate the intro, and like I said, every time I love that intro, and a lot to live up to, but thanks so much.
It's always great chatting with you. And I do know you have a little bit of strep throat you're just getting over. Not something you should be doing in the middle of August.
Well, I don't know where it came from, but I think it was the body telling me to shut down the jet engines. But I can't hear it because the jet engines are screaming so loud. So
absolutely, it's easy to get into the steady rhythm of a little bit too much. Although I do know you take some breaks, and I know you've got a great little Rubicon there that you get off into the mountains, and I see a lot of photos of Hunter, yourself, and the kids out having a lot of fun and stuff. Thanks to Facebook, keeping us up to date on the Fraries.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm probably one of those over posters, but we love to share the affiliate lifestyle, love to share all those wonderful things we get to enjoy because of the job that we love so much. I mean, just like you, I enjoy my toys, and I love when we do have those off times. So plenty of fun to be had, that's for sure.
Of course, we have a lot of new listeners always joining us, and the buzz has been around for a little bit, I'd say. And one of the things I'd like to talk about, maybe before we get into talking about what's working, things that are working. And we're gonna talk about things that are working beyond our actual websites. And Matt's got some very interesting things to share with us today, and I'm looking forward to digging in with that. And one of them happens to be a very successful YouTuber who has an amazing channel that Matt's going to share some insight with. But before we get into that, let me ask you a question. We haven't even had a chance to discuss this, and I promised you I wouldn't put you on the spot. I lied. So
I'm used to it.
I know. So what do you think, what are the advantages for affiliates? Maybe an affiliate that's been in for a while, isn't quite there yet, or maybe they're struggling a little bit, or maybe somebody's, things are really starting to take off, or maybe somebody's brand new. What do you think what are the advantages of affiliate marketing? What are the benefits?
Well, I think affiliate marketing allows you to connect quickly, to recognize brands. Brands that are really good brands are going to almost sell themselves, but not quite, and that's kind of the point to this discussion. But you can connect easily and quickly to brands. You can become your own brand ambassador, become someone that can sell for a large brand, and you can fairly quickly get up and running with, a website or several different multimedia, sites, and start selling and making money almost immediately. It takes quite a bit of work. I don't want to fool anybody into thinking that affiliate marketing is some sort of get-rich scheme, because it is absolutely not that. But it is a way to quickly earn money under your own power, and to sky is the limit. It's about as hard as you're going to work. You're going to see those returns.
You shared with me a website, sorry, not a website, a YouTube channel, and specifically a video from an affiliate that is doing extremely well, Shades of Cassie. Maybe you could talk a little bit about this.
Sure. If everybody can check it out, her name is Cassie, and the YouTube channel, look up the username Shades of Cassie, and Cassie is spelled Kassie, and she's just such a shining example of how multimedia works. Basically, Cassie will take one of our advertisers, and she will either order the product or we'll send her the product to review. And she'll take a video taking apart the product, reviewing the product, using the product, especially when it's a beauty product. She'll actually apply it and show you what it looks like right there on video. And, she has tens of thousands of followers. And as they watch her do that, she gains a lot of credibility around her very honest, reviews of these products. And as a result, as she posts her affiliate links in the description of her video, she sells a lot of product. So basically, this is someone that is just taking 30 minutes out of their day or less to do a very simple video, just using the camera on her computer or iPhone, and just simply sitting there and talking to the camera about what she thinks about a certain product. This is a very, very effective way to sell a product. And at the end of the day, we were talking about this before the show started. At the end of the day, affiliates are brand ambassadors. What they're doing is they're salespeople. They're selling something. And we can talk all day long about the different types of affiliates out there, but it all sums up to the fact that, you need to come up with innovative ways to sell product. Because if you sell product or you create a lead for another company or a download or whatever it is that you're going for, whatever program you're connected to, you're going to have to convince people to take that action, that it's a worthwhile company to be associated with. So you're a salesperson at the end of the day.
In her particular case, very simple set. She looks like she's sitting at a desk. She's got products in the background. She's always got a desk or I guess like an ottoman of some sort in the back, or a credenza. And you can see there's some lights shining in a couple of the photos behind her. So she's got good lighting on her. But other than that, you're right. It's just basically a video camera. It looks like she probably hits the play button, and away she goes. The one I'm looking at right now is 12 minutes and 49 seconds long. She's got a product right in front of her. She's very enthusiastic about it, taking it apart. And you did mention, too, that she has tens of thousands of followers. And I'm looking at her channel in YouTube. And this is something that affiliates always need to take to heart, is building up an audience. And, of course, here's a really good example of someone that's done exactly that. I can see 44,466 followers. So, of course, man, when somebody has that kind of followers, you would expect to see some product sales.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I think what's really important is that when you're using something like YouTube that already has such a presence on the web, not only are you're reviewing a brand. Let's just take Wannable, for example. Wannable is a hot brand that's out there right now. Cassie does a great job of reviewing the Wannable product. So if you go into YouTube and you look up Shades of Cassie Wannable, you're going to see her review on the Wannable product, and you can see exactly how she does it. But if you go searching for, Wannable and YouTube, or Wannable video, or Wannable reviews, you're probably going to come quickly across a ranking for Shades of Cassie. So she's using the power of YouTube, which is already a highly trafficked site with tons of audience that she just needs to figure a way to tap into. She's using a brand that she's been allowed to review because she's an affiliate of Wannable. And then she's using content that she's created by creating a video, making it interactive and engaging, and tying all that together. She's created the perfect storm where she's created, to your point, an audience.
She's kept it very simple, too. I'm looking at the Wannable video. This one here happens to be 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So we're not talking a 2-hour blockbuster movie here. Of course, that's not necessary. This video has received 382 likes. It has been watched 7,318 times. And you can actually even take a little peek at the statistics. and it's growing. So she posted this video by the looks of things around the 10th of July. So here we are now, August the 8th as of today. So that's about I guess we're coming up on 3 weeks. And her audience for just this particular video alone is growing. She's got lots of comments below, 85 comments on her video. So that would be obviously her engaging her followers. And the other thing that I like about what I see here, Matt, is how simple she's kept her affiliate link. You pointed that out to me.
Yeah, she didn't do any disguising or any redirecting, and she's very, she's following all the rules that she's using an affiliate link. It actually says my affiliate link below. So she's disclosing, using the FTC guidelines, that she needs to disclose that she's getting paid for the review. And, I think another really interesting thing about this is not all the comments below are necessarily positive. So she's not, moderating the comments in any way that is skewing this to be, poly-positive all the time. And I think that the honesty, the simplicity, and, the focus of this video blog is really the genius. I think that's what's selling this.
I can see we definitely have a lot to talk about, but we need to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Matt Ferry from Smarter Chaos.
More affiliate buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
If you're constantly struggling to find more customers, revenue, or hours in the day, Infusionsoft can help you have the business you've always wanted. For over 10 years, Infusionsoft has been helping business owners just like you find the financial freedom and peace of mind you've been searching for.
I'm Scott Martineau, co-founder of Infusionsoft. If you're struggling to find more customers, more revenue, or more hours in the day, Infusionsoft is the proven solution you're looking for. Infusionsoft, the only
all.com/radio.
Are your online campaigns getting more clicks than conversions? Then you need to sign up for Conversion Conference East 2013, happening September 30th to October 2nd in Boston. If you want to start increasing revenue and stop wasting money, you ought to be at Conversion Conference East 2013. Discover why Conversion Conference was selected as one of 2013's must-attend conferences by Under 30 CEO, and why over 900 leading companies send their marketing teams, web designers, and executives. What's more, webmasterradio.fm listeners get a 10% discount on their pass. Simply register online at conversionconference.com with promo code WMFM, or click through the Conversion Conference banners on the webmasterradio.fm website. Wouldn't it be nice to invest less and convert more? See you at Conversion Conference East 2013 in Boston, September 30th through October 2nd. Sign up with promo code WMFM for 10% off registration right now at conversionconference.com.
Building better search engine rankings takes the right formula. Tracking those rankings is super simple. All you need is authoritylabs.com. Authority Labs uses automated daily rank tracking tools to monitor your site's performance, or leverage their API to build your own tools. No matter what animal-labeled algorithms affect your ranking, you should be using Authority Labs. Unlimited users for no additional cost and white labeling can help keep your clients updated and save countless hours of creating reports. Whether you're running sites with just a few or millions of keywords, what you need is authoritylabs.com.
Welcome to PPC Rockstars. Get ready to rumble through the latest PPC news and views from around the blogosphere. Learn from our host and the PPC pros that will take you to the promised land of PPC profit. PPC Rockstars. On demand anytime inside the advertising channel. Only on webmasterradio.fm.
Time now to hear some more affiliate buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Arlene is away, but I'm here with Matt Ferry, CEO of Smarter Chaos. So we're talking about things that are working beyond the website. And Matt, this is a great example of YouTube. I do know in my world, I actually can be honest to say that I haven't really utilized YouTube pretty much at all. Anything that I could really point out other than, posting videos of my car or some crazy thing. But I haven't really used it from the marketing angle. But this type of thing is inspiring. And I guess the other thing that we should probably point out, although we're going to be sharing a number of ideas here, we don't need to master any or all of these. We don't need to master all of these, do we, Matt?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think, first of all, you truly ever master anything in affiliate marketing. And I think, one caution is we don't want to try to be, somewhat good at a lot of things. We should try to be really good at just a couple things. I think that, the point to this is that there's all different types of channels that you can use to do affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is not just slap up a website, slap up a banner, start trying to sell something. I mean, really, affiliate marketing is an integrated marketing process. It's a multimedia way to go about selling a brand that you're attached to. And that's really what affiliate marketing is all about, being a brand ambassador, like I talked about earlier. But you can quickly start to become fairly competent in something like YouTube marketing just by simply getting started. The hardest thing I think with affiliate marketing is getting started with anything, because we always want everything to be perfect. We want our website to look perfect. We want our video to turn out perfect. I think the more organic it is, the more rough it is, the more honest it is, it sells better. It's from the heart. It's honest. Just get it up there. Get it out there.
I'm going to be chatting with Ryan Carmody in a few weeks. We're going to be talking about his website. He's an affiliate, and his site is, I won't actually mention this domain name now or the site name now, but when we get back together in a few weeks on the Buzz here, we'll be talking in that particular episode with Ryan, who has some 2,000 unique visitors a day to his site. And we're going to be talking a little bit about how he's gone about building up that audience. On the topic of working beyond the site, though, the BioGirl Health Show with Carol Newman and Spreaker, we talked about YouTube, but Spreaker is actually a website you introduced me to. And listeners would know Spreaker because I probably talk about it a little too often, but it's such a great site and such an opportunity to build out a podcast.
Sure, and as a plug, Smarter Chaos manages the affiliate program for Spreaker. So, if you're going to talk about Spreaker, then, we want people to know that they can also sign up for the Spreaker affiliate program and sell Spreaker as well if they love it that much. But we both love Spreaker. It was something that you and I connected very well on. The old days of podcasting was very difficult as you tried to upload audio files and do the recording and mixing yourself, and you had to hobble together 10 different softwares to try to make a podcast actually happen, using FTP to try to get the file uploaded to the web. And, by that time, everybody's going, there's no way I'm going to podcast. It's just way too much work. It's a full-time job.
That's right.
But now, as you look at something like the BioGirl Health Show, what does it take to produce something like that? Just a few minutes?
Yeah, well, it was with Carol. She does her show every Friday at 1 o'clock. And she has a host who we actually provided for her, Kimberly Henry, who interviews Carol every week. The show's typically 15 to 20 minutes in length. And once the show's done, you literally hit the publish button and it's done. The music's added, the post-production is finished, and it's not only been uploaded to Spreaker, but it's been uploaded to YouTube, to Facebook, to Twitter, and to Google+. So it really, really makes it simple. And just like Cassia over at YouTube has built an audience, Carol is working on building her audience over here at Spreaker. And I'm looking at her stats. If you take her total plays and her total downloads, she's already up over 6,000 total plays and downloads on Spreaker alone. And I do know over on her website, and Kimberly, my assistant, pointed this out to me yesterday, she's looking at all of the traffic that Carol is getting on her site. And you can tell that people are coming back to her site because you can see these peaks every week when people come back to the site, because they all get an email automatically every time she posts a new episode. They come back in. So in Carol's case, on the Spreaker site alone, she's got only small followers at 115, but these are people from Spreaker. This is a whole audience. Like YouTube has an audience, so does Spreaker. And then because this episode has been pushed out in so many other places, plus she publishes it on Mixcloud, it's in iTunes, it's on her own website at BioGirl Health, her audience is growing. And I was actually predicting to her a few days ago when I was chatting with her that by the end of the year, I would bet just on Spreaker she'll be upwards of 20,000 plays. Her audience over on her own personal site will be into many more thousands. And again, when she actually just told me as well, she just made her highest commission ever on one of the products she just sold. So, and it's all multimedia. It's all, in this particular case, podcasting.
Yeah, but what's incredible about that, though, James, is, just the search engine ranking she's getting. If I go to Google and I Google using quotes, Bio Girl Health Show, I get 5,420 results. Now, this is somebody that just a few months ago you told me you were going to do this program for her. And so basically we're talking about a brand new project that you started. And now she's got 5,420 results. And if you start to go through those results, she's listed on iTunes under podcasts. She's on Spreaker, Podbean, PR Web. You know, we've got a whole lot of different listings, and it's all a lot of it looks like it's just from the publish from, straight out of Spreaker.
Well, and it's such a good point. And you actually came up with the idea, things that are working beyond the website. And here's such a classic example of being able these days, because there's so many other sites out there, such as YouTube and such as Spreaker. And you mentioned PR Web, which is a press release distribution service, and Podbean is another podcasting directory, and you mentioned iTunes. So with Carol, and I know she will, because she's very consistent and she's very steady Eddie at it. She just every Friday, even one Friday she couldn't do it, she did a makeup show, so she just didn't miss it. So she's literally, if you count the number of shows that she's done one a week since the 1st of January of this year. So she's really at it. And if she keeps at it, I would predict, by the end of this year, it's going to be pretty amazing. By the end of next year, I don't even think she really knows what she's in for, because when you have an audience and a large audience and you drop a product into that audience with an honest recommendation, like Cassie's doing and like Carol's doing, it does naturally lead to sales, doesn't it? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you become the subject matter authority or subject matter expert, what we call SMEs. You become a SME overnight. You've gained credibility, so everybody believes you. You're very authentic. You're, an authentic authority. So really, at the end of the day, you're going to get followers, and then your followers are going to tell the other followers, and suddenly that's how you start to create audience content that speaks to people from the heart, that's honest, authentic, and is a lot of times off the cuff, as we've learned on this show. And as well as, through our, you and I probably going back 10 years or more, talking about affiliate marketing, but everything kind of just has to be winging it a little bit. It can't be so planned out. And I think that's what gains you followers, all that honesty. It's interesting that you talk about, being natural, being honest, just being yourself. And Carol and Cassie both do such a natural job of doing that. And I can tell you, Carol, when she first got started, she was quite nervous, like most people are. I don't know Cassie, but I would imagine she probably was too. I know I was when I started podcasting way back, and it's just something that you just kind of push through. And Carol's a natural now. I'd encourage everybody to go look up Cassie, Shades of Cassie on YouTube, and we'll put a link to it link to her channel in the show notes. And also look up Carol Newman at Spreaker, and you can also check her out at biogirlhealth.com. Two great examples of two wonderful women just being real and just sharing their insight on products. Matt, I could see we are up against the break. When we get back, if you would, prepare, if you could, to share some of the products and services, some of the merchants that you represent at Smarter Chaos. We'll be right back.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
Building better search engine rankings takes the right formula. Tracking those rankings is super simple. All you need is authoritylabs.com. Authority Labs uses automated daily rank tracking tools to monitor your site's performance, or leverage their API to build your own tools. No matter what animal-labeled algorithms affect your ranking, you should be using Authority Labs. Unlimited users for no additional cost and white labeling can help keep your clients updated and save countless hours of creating reports. Whether you're running sites with just a few or millions of keywords, what you need is authoritylabs.com.
I'm John Ball, and I'm one of the founders of Page One Power. Page One Power is a custom link building firm based in Boise, Idaho. We increase search rankings and web traffic for world-class brands and mom-and-pop shops all around the globe. Our link building strategies work because we focus on relevancy and quality, and we don't outsource anything. Our in-house staff of professional writers and researchers is the best in the industry. We're the link builders you've been looking for. Visit us today at pageonepower.com.
Johnson, what's this mantis I keep hearing about? Do we need to call an exterminator?
No, sir. Moby Mantis is our new SMS marketing tool.
SM what?
SMS, text messaging. Moby Mantis lets us communicate directly with our customers in real time. We can send promos, coupons. It even lets our customers market for us by sharing offers with their friends online. It's been great for business.
Sounds expensive.
Actually, I signed us up for an extended free trial. It hasn't cost us a dime.
Good work, Johnson. I guess the only thing we'll be exterminating is the competition.
To get your free extended trial of Moby Mantis, text radio to 21691. That's radio to 21691 for Moby Mantis.
We're rocking the world with LinkedIn. One show at a time. Join your fearless leaders, chat with other LinkedIn gurus, and answer your LinkedIn questions. Rock the world with LinkedIn. On demand, anytime, inside the Internet Marketing Channel. Only on webmasterradio.fm.
Time now to hear some more affiliate buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Arlene is away, but I'm here with Matt Frary, CEO of Smarter Chaos. We're talking about things that are working beyond the site. Matt, let's talk a little bit about social media. Of course, YouTube is very social. Podcasting can be very social. But if you would, how would you tie this in or recommend tying this into maybe Facebook, Twitter, Google+?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can make it pretty simple. I mean, social media is a pretty complicated subject. There's a lot of experts in social media, gurus and whatnot. But I mean, at the end of the day, just having a Facebook page that doesn't point to any content that you're creating, that is just, sitting there and, with some inane comments and so on, is not really going to create a lot of business for yourself. You might get a lot of followers, but what's the point of followers if you're not pointing them to some sort of content that sells something? So I'd say that a good rule to have is create a Facebook page, create something beyond your website that's maybe a Twitter handle, and use those with, again, honesty and authenticity, and create conversations, but always make sure that you're pointing them back to some sort of content. And when we're talking about building YouTube channels, or we're talking about building, podcasts and things like that, what a perfect way to use a Facebook or a Twitter is to point back to those things and start a conversation about them. See what people are saying about your podcast or about your review on YouTube. And then their followers will read what they're saying about your content. And then, again, the network effect takes place. You've got your very authentic content selling a product. And at the end of the day, we do all this so that we can create dollars. And, I think that if we keep the rule that you can't, you shouldn't just have a Facebook page or just a Twitter page, but you need them all working together, pointed at each other, then I think that, the power of that is very, very large.
We got probably about 90 seconds left. Tell us about a few of your top-performing advertisers at SmarterCast.
Sure. If you go to smartercast.com, you can see all of our advertisers. Some of the most fun ones that we brought on recently, we have Dollar Shave Club. Talk about a viral video. Check out the Dollar Shave Club YouTube video. It's 2 million hits. It's amazing. We get to say that we're doing all the affiliate marketing for them, so we really appreciate them. We've got MeUndies.com, great underwear company. They're really changing the game. They also have a great presence out there. We've got thebouqs.com, which is THEBOUQS, the bouqs, as in flowers, bouquets of flowers. Mm-hmm. Ellie.com, another great sportswear site out there. They're really turning heads, and they're an industry leader and really giving Lululemon a run for their money. We recently brought on a great eyewear site, Ivory Mason, so ivorymason.com. They are pretty amazing. And the 1015 store, so it's called 1015store.com. Everything's $10, $15. The list goes on and on. We probably have about 60 campaigns. Another one's Wannable.com, Value Mags, Snap One. We have free half hour legal leads. So, I mean, you can go to smartercast.com, follow us, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/smarterchaos. You can go to Twitter, follow myself. Chief of Chaos is my handle. Or you can go to you can go to Twitter and follow Smarter Chaos. So we try to employ our own strategy of using all the multimedia to create awareness for our advertisers.
Smarter Chaos, what a great name for a company. Chief of Chaos, what a great title for the CEO. It's so funny. Matt, we're out of time. New episodes of the Affiliate Buzz can be heard every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Pacific. You can access the archives for our previous shows on webmasterradio.fm, jamesmartell.com, and on iTunes. Matt, thanks so much. And to our listeners, thanks for listening to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz.
This has been a presentation of webmasterradio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of webmasterradio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of webmasterradio.fm is prohibited.